Welcome back, my friends, to another day in the SkyBlock world. And I've got things to tell you about, but I think we'll start off by noticing that the FPS is not at a steady 90, which means something is up in this world. And you know, I've been AFK a lot, so that means our mob farm has been running for a long time. I have a sneaky suspicion. That's not what's causing the stuttering. Let's head down to the bottom. Alright, our FPS got a little lower. Becca, Forgil, Devin Crates, thank you for the bananas in chat. And there goes the FPS a little bit, I think. What's causing the issue? I thought we'd see tons of items backed up. Instead, we come down here and it all's hunky-dory. Have I ever said hunky-dory before? That popped into my head. I'm like, hunky-dory? Maybe that's not the cause of the FPS drop. However, it feels silky smooth now that I'm down here, so maybe it's all the entities being processed that's an issue. Anyway, heading back up to the top, it says you can press left shift to dismount. I don't know where it would dismount you. Now, as soon as I'm back up here, it's shaky again. Oh, it's dropping. Oh my word. What on earth could be? Is it something over here? Something back there. I'm kind of worried because this is not what I expected. Huh. It's something around here, and I don't know what would cause that. I could understand if maybe, I don't know, this thing was having a headache. I'm quite concerned now. What is causing this? This thing over here isn't still running. The loot bag thing seems to also cause some FPS drop. It could literally be the mob farm, and for some reason it just, you know, Minecraft's quirky. But look, I come over here and I get FPS drop real bad right here. And our world had been so silky smooth for so long. Well, the mob farm was the last big thing that we built, so I think we'll start off with experimenting on putting a hold on that. Let's check out all the items that we've got on from it, though. Mob heads are up, I guess. Lots of this. I put an upgrade so we could get some more of that in there. Gunpowder's pretty high. And pat wings, funny enough. How many patient bags we got in the system? Still just one cycling through. And 44 Never Stars now. Hey School, welcome to the chat. Bridges says, did everyone have a good Thanksgiving? Over here in the UK, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So, not really a thing for me. Right, so I'm going to put that there, and then we'll see what happens. I really, really don't want to play in a world that just has those random spots where FPS goes down. I hate that. And putting that torch down did not help. And I also do not have the tools to diagnose this very well. That being said, is it slowly coming back up? I don't think it is. Let's see if it's still processing items over here. That is disappointing. Oh dear. Not a good start to the stream, actually. Not a good start. What would cause that? I really don't know. Maybe it's it might have something to do with putting loads of conduits on the same chest. Maybe it's just asking too much over here. But like when I go to this spot, it's fine. And when I look that way, it's not so good. And I can't think of anything I've put over here that might be like running erroneously or something. You don't know if these conduit networks end up causing a problem. Is it the little trophy things, says Devin Crates? It could be anything. Like, all I can go on is obvious Minecraft things. Like, you don't want a bunch of items building up in the world somewhere, right? As for these statues, I mean, could it be them? Possibly. Like, it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like it's something just over here. I really thought it was just the mob farm was going to be backing up when I noticed the FPS was stuttering. Kind of maybe looks like it's this. Oh, do you know what? Look at how many loot bags. Ah. Right, did loot bags start going somewhere else in this system? This is probably not it, but this is something that I identified. You see, I've been making a little list. Actually, let's right click. It's all full up. I've been making a little list of things that we need to do. Okay, I got rid of the book that we had in game. I decided to put it in a document so I could have much more information. And one of the things I noticed is that this is no longer good for what we need. Now, I doubt this is causing the issues, but again, it was when I looked that way, but from the opposite side. So strange. This is just another issue that I spotted. Like, these things keep up even though they don't have upgrades. Over here, though, we're in desperate need of this system being upgraded. Right? So, sadly, that is going to be our not sure why we now got this issue. Not sure at all. But we do have a load of cool things I was going to do today. Let's say thanks to Noise in the Ear. First of all, Grim Reaper is here for 5 months. The Arctic Viking's here for 35. And we've been raided by Tayloristic. Thank you so much for the raid, Tayloristic. Very much appreciated. Welcome all the raiders. As you might have been able to tell, I was in the middle of getting a bit worried about this FPS drop. Dang, not sure what I can do to help with that. It's kind of worrying. Anyway, we're going to leave the mob farm off for now. So I looked through the base. I thought about all these different things we could do, and we got a list of stuff to take care of. Now, this right here is called a Dreadlamp. Prevents natural spawning of passive animals like squids, bats, ocelotls in a big radius around the lamp. It doesn't actually tell you how big. In order to get squid, we need some squid bait again. Anyway, I'm going to use this for several things, so I might as well try and get a fair few of these. Do you know where I'm going to go put them? I'm going to go put them in our water mills. So what I can do is put a dread lamp around here to stop sheep and stuff spawning on these bits right here. I can also put them in our mob farm to stop bats spawning down there. Where am I going? This way. Oh. That actually, I guess, is not so great because it removes the water source, right? I'll have to come back and fix that later on. And then we'll come get some squiddies later. This thing did actually get backed up, by the way, because I was going around checking stuff, making a list of things to do. This over here got backed up, so I ended up putting some upgrades on these drawers, which I need to finish doing. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Sir Firelord for 6 months. Appreciate you doing that. Sir Firelord, be sure to say thanks to this mysterious, generous stranger. And Sky Shadow, thank you for 11 months of support as well. I switched from drawers to actual digital storage and it fixed the issue mostly, says Artemis BL. Well, that's assuming that these drawers are the issue, because we've used them in this world fine so far. But then, you know, why is it now that the FPS drop is around those drawers? There weren't an FPS drop yesterday. I left this like world running AFK for a bit, and now we've got this FPS drop, which is really concerning. So we are after wait, what am I doing? Upgrades. We're after a bunch of those. One is all I got. Go on, make a bunch of those. Nope. We're out of all the things that we need at the moment. There you go. A lot of stuff. Go on, go in there. You can't double click to put it in, I keep forgetting that. So, one of the big things we need to do is find out these mega torches, right? They can be lit and unlit. How do you change them? Can we turn them on and off with redstone? I actually made 61. Why did I think I made 1? What is wrong with me, eh? My observational skills are down. Okay, and then if I search for upgrade in here, I've already got a bunch. So yeah, let's go through and open them. Oh god, I can't see. Open them one by one. See, some of these are now fully upgraded. But I only did a few, and then I had to like... I was like, hang on, I've got other things to do, let's not... Oh, that one got filled up. What's that? Crushed black quartz? What's that doing in there? Is that a thing that we now get over here? I guess it is. Yeah, look at this. So some of them had like come close to filling up, and that caused some backups. So we just need to make sure everything's good here. That's what we've got to do today. Why don't you find a way to deposit your XP orbs into tanks so you can claim it all, says Gamin Noob. Yeah, we'll do that eventually. For now, though, I've got other things I want to focus on. It's not until I have a need for a large amount of XP that I'm going to really be too bothered, so we just have to wait on that one. This one's without a void. So yeah, I went through the world, made a big list of projects. Some of them are kind of small, like this one. And some of them are kind of bigger, right? And some are like, you know, totally new projects. So, with the realization that we can also control where passive mobs spawn, I realized what we should do is build a bottom of the world passive mob farm. Now, we learned that there is cursed earth in this mod pack, and that kind of makes a bottom of the world mob farm kind of the same kind of dealio. But there won't be an equivalent for passive mobs, is my guess. So we can make a passive mob farm down at the bottom of the world. Does that sound cool? Because the design for that, well, it would be a case of using vector plates and glass. But grass. But since we've already used vector plates, maybe we find something different down there and come up with a different design. You know, give ourselves an excuse to use some different components and blocks. And then we get a bunch of passive mob goodies. Cool, we are getting there very slowly. This will be one off the list. I think you can hide the faces on the drawers. That helps with FPS, says Yurakai. Yeah, if that's the issue, we could give it a go. It's definitely worth a test because it's such a small thing to do, right? And then if it fixes it immediately, then you're like, well, that must have been the issue. Even though like hardly anything's changed. Where am I putting these? Where am I putting these? Yeah, so chat, do you know of a way to turn off the Mega Torch? Because it has an unlit and a lit variant, and I couldn't figure it out. You can't do it with Redstone, so I was wondering what on earth does it. Becca, thank you for gifting subs to Daft Piator and the Finky. Really appreciate your generosity as always, Becca. Thanks for supporting our community here. Gifting some subs to some regulars. Very much appreciated. I don't even need to tell them to say thanks. They've already done it. Another item removes the light, says Mockingbird. Oh, right-clicking it. I didn't even think of that. Hang on, so, right, now we want to go to the Mega Torch. So we got that. That doesn't have a crafting recipe. That's the thing. So it's not, like, they're not two separate things. There just seems to be an unlit version of this. You can't put a water bucket on it, was something I learned. Right, let me cross that off the list. Somewhere on this list. Yep, there we go. That one goes down. So I've got like 15 items on this list at the moment. We've done one. Oh, a block placer and a block breaker for the Mega Torch. That's a great idea. Great idea. So, personal key, quantify key, drawer key, concealment. That's probably it. So if I go round the back to the drawer controller, or maybe even the slave. Don't think that did anything, but we'll check. No. So we'll try it on the drawer controller. Which is that one there. Do you have to hit it on the front of the drawer controller or something? Well, now I'm down here. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to have to do the whole thing, right? Doesn't a lever turn the torch on and off, says Mr. Wizard? It does not. So the question is the FPS rising? It would appear so. I've still got a feeling that might not be the issue though, right? Like, it's contributing, obviously, but does that mean it's the only reason the FPS was dropping? Because it could be that something... Oh! Oh, what's this? That's a new one, isn't it? So that was my stuff that dropped, right? Me. I dropped, and my chisel. Apparently I dropped 2 of my heads. Ha! That is also mine. Oh, so these are the other things. Right, so if I look in this spot, I might just see, yep, vector plates probably shouldn't be over here. So those were my things that I lost. Anyway, my thing I was just about to say is, right, this wasn't a problem before for FPS. And obviously everything in the game contributes to FPS. I still think this isn't probably the actual problem, because we had this before we had the FPS drop. Oh. 53, it didn't help. I mean, it did a little bit, but like, that's not what's causing the issue. So, whenever we find what the issue is, we can probably change that back. But for now, that's just going to be that, I guess. No clue what the issue is. I mean, there's a couple of Endermen hanging out over here. Is there some machine that's gone wacky for some reason? I don't know. It does actually feel like it's a bit choppy looking in this direction too. I do not know how to diagnose this stuff either. Now, where are my squids? They probably just died, didn't they? And then the water came. Well, that was great. I didn't even get any ink sacks. Jeez Louise. Let's try again. So we need our squid bait. Yes, you need to click on the face to unlock all the drawers, says Cuplex. Well, unfortunately, it was a bit too awkward for me, wasn't it? So I'm going to go like 1, 2, 3. Ow. I think it's saying that one's no good. No? Let's go get some mortar buckets, eh? Alright. One over there. Oh, it might be because there's loads over there, actually. That'll probably be it, won't it? Maybe I should go in the opposite direction. Let's try again. By the way, I got StarCraft music on today because it came on shuffle earlier and I was like, I have to listen to that again now. Can't just leave me hanging. Right, is that going to be okay? There you go. Now we've got to hide over here. Do you know what? I've got to get rid of these sheep. Because we're going to put in a thing that stops them spawning. Right, so for the Mega Torch, we're looking at block, placer, and breaker, right? Although, a thought crossed my mind. One thing I didn't test is powering the block directly under it. I also wanted to investigate some wireless redstone when doing this. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Had an issue with too many pipes, cables as well. I worked on making everything more efficient and it helped, says Artemis Bayou. Yeah, I mean we did put a big like web of conduits in a couple of spots, which may have been the inefficient way to do it. I kept thinking there's got to be a smarter way to do this thing over here. In fact, let me just run through it again because We are like recycling through the system, yet we've got like storage here. Yeah. Yeah, let me think for a second. We... extract and then... Okay, so what I can't do, unless I create a second conduit network... See, I was thinking, if the priority was from this to go into these I think we went through this already. That was my original idea. Like, if they could insert on priority, that would be great. The problem is, they would then have to be a part of this network. But, that's not the way it works. If you've got two sources that are extracting, you can't pick a priority, right? The priority is the input. It will prioritize that one over other inputs. So in order to have the bags here go back into the system first, because then we wouldn't have to have this mess with the ender chest, which might be contributing to the problem. I'm not sure quite how you do that. I'm really not. Does anyone anyone following me on this understand the problem? It'd be nice to get some thoughts on it. Unicorn Dominator, thank you for 3 months. Still a Twitch baby, but at least I remembered to sub with the Prime. Thank you for your Twitch streams, been keeping me entertained between studies. Thank you, really appreciate using the Prime on me, and yeah, hope you continue to enjoy it. Anarch is here for 45 months as well. Thank you, Anarch. That's a lot of months. Becca says, yes, it's a bit more complicated than it needs to be. Well, is it? I mean, this... What's, like... I don't know how this would be simpler. This is pretty simple. Self-feed with high priority. Self-feed. Oh! Well, yes and no, because... Actually, that might work. Here's the thing. It's going to compete with a different input mechanism on the opposite side. That's an interesting idea, but like, who's to say this stuff isn't already, you know, it might even create issues. Let's give it a shot though. It'd be fascinating to see what happens. Okay, so this thing's like ready to do some copying. So what we're saying is we're going to self-feed. So if I also insert on brown, and then I don't think I need to change. In fact, I don't, because it's the same network. But like, now if I copy these, in theory, less of them are going through to the ender chest because they're trying to self-feed. However, they then compete with what's on the opposite side. If the conduits take priority here, it will work perfectly. But if the ones on the other side do, it will probably do nothing. And I don't really know how to test that, other than if we look at the opposite side and see less bags moving, it might just be working. And also, do we see any bags try and go somewhere? I'm seeing bags come back out again. Which to me suggests that it tries and puts them in and then can't. And that might be because of self-feed. Like, that one literally might have just put itself back in, I'm not sure. Let's look at the one at the top. So like, it's got a bag. Okay, is anything coming up to it? That just did. Okay, that actually went in. Here we go, here we go. So, right, okay. What just happened there was the self-feed on the opposite side. So that will actually mean less items go into that. However, these things are still competing and able to put the bags in. But as you'll see, a lot more bags now come back down again, because they don't actually get to go in there. So it essentially means a little bit of recycling can take place here, I guess. It's not a perfect solution. What I'd really like is for any bag that comes out of here to have priority storage. Ooh. I think I put on my old boots again, so now I'm like jumping around everywhere. Oh wait, I've literally just copied all of those instead of pasting. There we go. So after I do all of this, we might open up this ender chest here and see a little less going on. Okay. This kind of stuff, though, is like what I'd prefer to do, air quotes, off camera. You know, like I'd rather crack on with new projects and stuff. But as we do these projects, there's all like this maintenance work and coming back and reconfiguring and figuring out. But we've been able to see that that was a performance increase. So with that, we look in here, look at that, right. Big difference there. Do you see it? Good. Big difference. And that should mean that we'll start to see a backup of these bags. Actually, we'll only see a backup of them once they start to... once the drawer back there is full, which I'm not sure if it can be or not. Anyway, it also means more bags are constantly moving around. That's kind of cool. Right, so we head down here, and I can just strip off a few of these, I guess. As it clearly doesn't need so many connections now. Or maybe it did. Maybe it did. Nah, we're good. I think we're good. That'll have to do. Okay. I would like to start a new project today. I guess the Dreadlamps is the little thing that's sort of a bit of a new project. Well, actually, it's not. It's just to help with other stuff. Right, I literally just need to kill you for your ink sacks. There's only 2 of them. But we got 3 ink sack, so I'm good. Right. Dreadlamp. It is that time, the time that we dread. Cool, we got 3 of them. One of them is just going to go right here. I was going to sort of put it off to the side, but maybe we put it in the middle. It emits a little light as well. And it creates a little particle over there, apparently. That's peculiar. So yeah, this will stop passive mobs from spawning in the area. I also want to go and put 2 all the way down at the farm so we don't have bats down there. And then we've got to build a system for... Oh, it's raining. For our mega torch. For now, these will get rearranged. I'm just going to put them in each corner. And remember, that light doesn't go through. And the mega torch right is also stopping it. So it doesn't stop the bats that are already there from spawning, but eventually they'll get killed or something. So should be good. I think you need to update conduit connected to the ender chest, says Hagmanon. Would I? This is brown. Insert. Oh, so I should have put priority 1 on all of those. Let's put priority -1 here then. Good spot. So that means it will try to put it in the loot boxes before it ever does this bit. So again, maybe slightly more efficient than before. And then this will now have more of those bags accumulating in it rather than cycling through a system over and over again. But yeah, there's probably a way, I just haven't seen how. The ideal idea is that these bags that get opened and return as bags always go into here before the other thing does, but I'm not quite sure how to do that because they're 2 separate systems. X, where is your dark steel helmet? It's right here. Instead of the conduit, that conduit mess, you could try faster item transporter cables if there are ones. Maybe elite mechanism pipes. Yeah, could do. But the other place where we need that is over here. I don't know what the bandwidth is for them, really. My FPS was a little bit better until I looked in this direction. So this is the other one where we have this going on. I don't know if it causes an issue or not, but yeah, maybe like an elite pipe. But I really don't know if that's better or not. Haley Bailey says it looks really cool with all the bags in the pipes. It does. And I've been thinking that we should rebuild this system again, but for the other types of loot bags, because we've got loads of them now, we get absolutely tons of them. Item translocators move things quickly. Translocator. Yeah, I haven't used those before. Make a stack. Yeah, it ran out. So, liquid. Oh, well, I don't need that. Chest. So, like we did before, I mean, I really don't know how these work, but just looking at them, they make me think something like that. Do you need something to go with them? What mod is this? Translocators. Diamond Nugget is the other thing from the mod. Well, I got no idea what to expect. Oh. Bit mysterious, that. Unless you click it and make a connection. No idea. They only transfer across a single block and you can use glowstone to go faster. So why would I use them instead of an ender chest? Because like an ender chest goes hundreds of blocks or any infinity blocks, right? Anyway, so now we need to make the system for not that. I'm trying to remember what goes in my backpack. We got Sparks Cross 1 here for 9 months. Thank you, Sparks Cross. Welcome to the stream. By the way, we almost got 500 peeps tuning in on a Saturday morning. Thank you, everyone, for coming by and spending some time with me. Hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we talking about... Are we talking about that gap? And having a translocator there. And apparently we need glowstone as well. So like not that one. Translocator. Glowstone. Right, break the thing in the middle. Because that's one block then, isn't it? No, no! I can immediately tell that's wrong. Also, this is visual. Interesting. Oh, okay, now it goes. Peculiar. Don't really know what to make of that. It seems, I don't know, incredibly slow. The other way around it worked pretty good. And it seems to be lagging this thing out like crazy. Like I'm getting, yeah, look at that. Just, this does not look good. I think I might not use that then. Wow, that is laggy. Uh-oh. Okay. Then the other one, please. Right. Back to normal, no lag. Right, and let's set that one to insert. Back to normal, whatever. But the way that those things are visual, that could be useful for something, but dang, it did not like that. Okay, so, right, how are we going to create a system for the Mega Torch? One of the things I want to get into is some sort of wireless redstone, right? I don't see anything there that immediately screams wireless redstone at me. AE2 stuff. No, that's not it. Energy transfer node, like... Ooh. Password-based wireless redstone. Who's got some long distance wireless redstone suggestions? I know this stuff. I can't think of the name of anything right now. Receive and transmitter from RF tools. So redstone transmitter, yeah, that I've used that before though. I don't mind using something I've used before. It's just I wonder if there's something more interesting, but I guess for now we'll just go with something we can work with. Make a bunch of those too. So I'm thinking of having a control room somewhere, right? And what we could do in that control room is have like a lever for every colour in this room here. And one of the things we'll also control is the redstone down the bottom. So we know that this can transfer a wireless signal. Now we need to think about how we have a block breaker and placer. I've just realised something. I've just halved the spawning rates down here because I've been placing things above the farm. Like, that's not good. Also, it kind of looks like all the bats are gone, which is cool. So we got a... Almost died again, peeps. Almost. Actually, I need to head down here anyway. Maybe I'll put these... maybe I won't. Almost died again. Yeah, I think I'll actually just put one there and put one same spot the other side. Oh, we still have some bats. They might have spawned a second ago. Okay, there you go. And that torch, I mean, that's technically interfering with the spawn rates, but yeah. You're a derpy pro, says 4Gil. Thanks, I think. Thanks. Curls of Doom says, also X's Stoneblock streams have now officially made it into my dreams. Time we work on something else than the void, please. Yeah, we'll start a new project today. We'll get to that. I mean, I've got a whole list over here. Dreadlamps have been added, so that gets crossed off the list. Now we've got to do the Mega Torch. That's next. So, the old problem with this for me is always a case of redstone signal control. But I think I just thought of a solution. I might even have what I want in here. So, again, I would like to use... I keep saying this. I would like to use different mods to achieve different things, right? Oh, I actually already had what I wanted. But yeah. I'd like to use different mods, but then, you know, when you know there's a solution, you kind of just want to get it done. So, I'm not sure. Oh! Very good. Right, now, if that works with a redstone pulse, yep. Now, it took back the block, which is kind of something I don't want it to do, actually. So maybe then... Okay, that's it. I was going to put a vacuum thing on this, but maybe we don't need that. Now, I could use a different type of pipe here, right? Like a pipe and another thing, but because it's such a small and simple thing, I don't think it really matters. So we'll just use Ender IO. Alright, so when this one breaks on a redstone pulse, it's going to send it over to this one, which will also operate on a redstone pulse. Place block. Upper left. Might be a good idea to put some other items in there just in case. Oh, can you put like fortune on it? That's interesting. That's interesting. Might be fun if we mine ores in the future to break them with miners with fortune books. Like do it on display kind of thing. Like you walk past it and you see all the blocks getting broken, all the diamonds dropping. That could be fun. Anyway, we need to send it a redstone pulse, right? So we're going to do this with a button. So we're going to create a toggle. The only problem here is I'm not really sure what state the thing is in. So actually, doing it with a lever makes more sense. I think to begin with, we'll just simulate this with some redstone. So initially I was thinking a pulse would be good enough, but maybe not. So I need to find a better way. Actually, I can think of a better way. So our redstone, wireless redstone signal would sort of point into the side of that. So if I do that, and then flick it off. Right, so what I want is when I've put the lever on, when the redstone signal is on, so we can have a lamp to tell us if the farm is on or off, we want it to break, which is currently how it's set up to do in a way. So I guess we want this one to work when the redstone is off. Right, but the thing is, that is not getting taken by this. Oh, it's because I clicked that the wrong way around. Huh. So it will automatically get moved across. So if I hit that, it will then place. Wow, isn't that nice? Until it doesn't work. So, oh, wait a minute. It needs enough time for the item to go through... Oh, no! Okay, no, yeah. Huh. So sometimes it delays a little. That's fine. Now, if I click this thing too fast, it will always end up on the right setting. That time it didn't. No, okay, and then it goes back round again, right? So now let's leave it down. Uh-huh. So if for some reason I flick this thing too fast, it doesn't matter. It'll always end up in the right state. So that right there is a lesson in Redstone in terms of thinking about like how the signals work, because you can make something that works, right? But then if someone comes along and goes, you might break the way your thing's set up. Fortunately for us, it looks like it's going to be resilient. This is like a light switch that you keep flipping on/off, says Baytandanil. Yeah, basically, yes. That's how it's been configured. So, right, if we go take this little setup down below, I'll need to point a block into the cobble there and find a spot for this to exist, and that's where we'll set up our... that's when we'll set up the wireless bit as well. I keep waiting for Tilda Swinton to appear, says Carls of Doom. What is Tilda Swinton? Right, now I didn't ever really figure out how I wanted this room to be shaped up, so this thing, I guess, might get moved in the future. I'd like to put it in a spot where it could stay permanently, really. I need it to sort of not be too far away. I kind of want it to be near the corner, I guess. I think it's likely I might go with this sort of layout, so I'll texture in a hole in the wall where this thing can sit. Might be smarter if it's higher up, actually. So we'll put it into this little space. And then we need a torch. The other type of torch. So I'm going to put that there. Which one's that? Mechanical user we want. Get which way around. I think it's that. Yep. User here. Conduit there. I'm aware I got a noise in the air. I'll read that in a second. So we want to extract. Just always active. This thing's set up. Ooh. Redstone off. They've forgotten. I think this one was set to pulse, right? It might also work the same the other way around. Now here's a thought. If it's supposed to work on... Alright, okay, it's lost everything, hasn't it? Yeah. Right then, so now we need... this thing. Okay, that's awkward. How's it done? No, that's a hang on. That's a transmitter. Where did we get with that stuff? So I made two of the same thing. Wasn't it receiver? Right, because the arrow on it was sort of confusing me. Dang, gotta love this song. Right, so that's the output, yeah? Analog? I think... Right, that's channel 1. We've paired them together. So now... Something ain't configured. Redstone pulse. We're doing this right. Channel 1. No redstone has come through. Maybe the analog mode would help. TNRA says, I did my first gym / strength and conditioning with my club and I am pain. You feeling that muscle soreness? You'll learn to love it. Right, chat, any ideas? I don't think it powers the block. Move it up one and put redstone on top of the block. Okay. Hey, there we go. So the farm would work, then the farm wouldn't. I think that is a good enough test for me. Right, so I'm going to bring that back to base, and we'll control that from afar. Just got to remember it's not here. Maybe it got picked up by one of those things. Yeah, there you go. That's my one, right? The rest of this can go back in there. Do you know what? I'm going to take a shortcut. This stuff gets picked up, doesn't it? There we go. So break that, and now we'll have optimal spawn rates back. Very cool. Carls of Doom says he meditates. I think he could enjoy some of the dialogue about healing yourself and things like that. What's this? Who's the he? He hates action fantasy superhero moves generally. Who does? Me? I don't like to use the word hate. Yo, I hate those. Oh, superhero movies. Oh, we need to get rid of them. I don't hate them. I just don't get anything out of watching them. You know, they're incredibly popular, but, you know, just because something's popular doesn't mean you're going to like it, right? They're just, I don't know, they just do everything differently from how I like movies to be. There we go. Right, so I think off is on. Let's go find out, and on is off. Is that right? Okay, on is on actually, so that's good. I should probably put a redstone lamp next to it. I'm talking about Doctor Strange, the first movie. Your base looks similar to the Karma Jar, a place in the movie. Alright, I'm not sure if I've seen that movie or not. Is that the one where they're all around the, what was it? The gentlemen, no fighting in the war room. No fighting in the war room, classic. Oh, did we establish this thing? Wait, why did I put stone there? What I want is redstone. Redstone lamp, specifically. So this is why we need a control room now. Let's go see if the farm is on. Yeah, it would appear it is. We can look at the torch. Torch off. Right, so we set it up so when the lamp is on, the farm is on. That's good. Talis Monster says you should possibly put a sign next to it. On is off, off is off. Yeah, no, if it were the other way around, I'd put a sign, but I think that won't confuse me. I'll always set up my control room lamps to be, like, on is on. Also, I do believe that there might be multicoloured lamps. There was a mob... That's what I'm thinking of. But those don't have... Look, there you go. There's those ones. I remember playing a mod where we had one of each colour. And it looks like these right here are one of each colour, which we could potentially use when we set up a control panel for that. Doctor Strange is a world-class surgeon and gets into an accident and makes it impossible for him to continue his craft. The movie is much about power of mind and consciousness. Oh, okay. Alright, now your earlier messages make much more sense. By the way, did I get so distracted that I didn't read? SpaceXPLRR, thank you for 4 months. Thank you. If you're still there after I've ignored you for 7 minutes, saying currently switching between you and Impulse's streams, but wanted to show some love here too. Always love Stoneblock videos. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, my dude. I plan on raiding Impulse again. We raided him yesterday. He's doing a 24-hour stream, which is just crazy. I caught bits of it here and there yesterday, but I don't know. I think I sort of tuned in for the in-betweeny stuff, because apparently they're like redoing the movies on those streams, and I really want to catch some of that and see how that plays out. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of that today. But the thing is, yeah, no, I won't see any of it really, because after this stream I've got to shoot, and then by the time I get home, he'll have been finished. Amelia says, I've never been able to stay up for 24 hours straight. Neither have I, and I don't think I've ever done it. I remember when I was in school, and me and my mates decided, oh, we're going to do an all-nighter. And I was like, all-nighter? I haven't done this before. Yeah, I'm down. And then we're like hanging out, drinking at like 4 in the morning in a roundabout, and it's freezing cold, and it's just like, and then the sun started to come up, and I was like, this sucks. I'm just going to go to bed. And so I never did it. I just went. I didn't make it to 24 hours. Right, so I've done the Mega Torch, and we've done the wireless redstone. Next on the list, I've got enchanting the sieves set up, which I might just do in between, because it's not necessary. Okay, I had my idea to do the patience bag thing, and we came up with a different solution. Individual levers for the flower generator, which will be the control room. We could do dark armor. I was going to auto craft some flux power components, but I figured maybe after we have more power. See, there's other things here, but honestly, they all feel like a distraction from doing the Ender IO room. However, I think proper power generation would be a better way to get into Ender IO. Automate rubber and plastic. Oh yeah, that's something that needs doing. And we could potentially build a new loot bag opener. So the idea there would be that in this spot we have a viaduct that goes either up or... The FPS has gotten worse again. We have a viaduct that goes up or down. Right? Oh, this is annoying me now. Looking over here is bad. Actually, I tell you what. The mob farm is running. That's definitely going to cause more frame drops. I don't think it's the mob farm or the drawers. I think there's something quirky happening, and it's dragging everything else down, if that makes sense. Xisuma, my son loves your Hermitcraft stuff, so thank you for making it. He can't write yet. Keep it up. Oh, no problem. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad they enjoy it. Is it the loot bags, says Lucky Chi. The loot bags, probably not. They're just items, right? But yeah, this thing over here needs a big upgrade. I'm just wondering if this right here... It's currently not a problem. This little tangle of conduits, right? If we could get that translocator thing to work here... Item translocator, and you need glowstone. Like, currently there's no items going through here, right? So... This probably isn't going to be the answer, but let's say we dismantle this little network for a second. Just noticed something. I have just noticed something. No, am I getting too happy? Am I getting too... Nope, the FPS drop is still there. There's something in this area. Maybe I should just dismantle this farm over here as well, like... When there's stuff we no longer use, maybe leaving behind parts of it is a bad idea. I really don't know. Anyway, I'll maybe ask Hypno how he diagnoses like a world when it's got its issues. So am I holding anything that could go into that drawer? Not really. But if I go turn the mob farm on and come back over here, we'll see what it does. Right, I think I'm going to let y'all vote on what we do. So it's either a new loot bag opener or we do power generation, which will probably be solar panels to begin with. So since I'm kind of undecided and getting distracted, let's start a new poll. Next project. Loot bag opener. And I'll probably do that in a different way. I'll probably do it so you see the loot coming out. Yeah, actually, it'll be quite a different setup. So, yeah. Anyway, solar power. You get to choose. Over here on the Xisuma stream, you're in control, really. I'm not playing the game. No, of course I'm not. It's all you. Surprise T says, why not both? If we get time, I could do both, but, you know, oh, geez, I haven't been recording this stream. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I guess I should leave Liger a note. I forgot to press record. Don't know how that happened, actually. Usually pretty on top with that. Veswind, thank you for 2 months, saying, good morning, X. Time for some coffee. For me, have watched all your VODs on YouTube. Finally able to catch you live. Weird flex, I know. You know, do you know who else has watched all these VODs? Me. I've watched them live. I'm looking at the screen right now. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate the 2 months of support. Hatsy12, thank you for the prime as well. Solar Underground. Well, we'll build it on top of the area, right? Up where those lava things are. Hey, look. It kind of looks like it's not as fast, but it's sort of going. Maybe a combination of the two here. Yeah, no, that's probably not fast enough, sadly. But it's definitely, like, zipping things through, isn't it? Oops. See, that helps it a lot more. Then I'm going to put one on the other side. You see the amount of loot bags coming through, though? Now that is promising. So the 3 of those really handle that, don't they? What is that FPS? I'm gonna have to investigate it, you know, outside of this stream, because it is just driving me nuts right now. Right, I'm gonna turn off the farm while we're streaming though, because, you know, frame rates and stuff. But that was a cool little thing to discover. That Translocator. I'm hoping we'll have an excuse to use that at some point. That's the wrong type of apple, isn't it? There's my apples. Right, the poll is probably over. It is. I have to view the results and I have to honour them. I can't just change my mind. Press derp for Liger. Oh, God. Oh, look, we got an excuse for a little dopamine rush. Oh, there's a number on the screen now. You're happy. Right, I'm looking at the results. Solar power coming in with a whooping 82%. This is democracy in action right here. No, wait. Sorry, I've just decided it's an autocracy. I'm in an authority. I can't remember what the different things are. God. God. I'm going to do exactly what I want. I'm in control, really. No, we'll do solar power. We'll do the panel and the power and the thing and the wassamadoodle to make the energy. Then we'll do the flux so we can get the energy to the Ender IO. We're gonna get. That's our path now. That's our path. Right. So we need panels, arrays, and reactors. Are these different mods, possibly? Are there like 2 solar mods? I remember doing this with a bunch of crafting. Like crafting machines once upon a time. Right, so at solar shows one type of... What's that? Solar power of infinity. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Just give me 2 minutes. Draconic. Wow. That's made out of that one. Right, so the top tier of those end up becoming a part of these wacky, crazy ones. Chaotic? Oh! Oh, that's how I like my solar panels. I like them to be chaotic. I've actually done all of that one before. Now, I'm not sure if I've done this one. So you've got the solar array controller. That's a different mod called Environmental Tech. So it doesn't really say how much power it puts out. Litherite? Say what? Aha. Oh, so we craft the crystals. Or you get them from void mining. So it kind of seems like you build a void miner first. To then... What is that? Clear laser lens. I remember doing this at one point as well. It mines from the void. So one's a bit more of a rabbit hole. And then Aetherium, hang on, there's more blocks, right? Herodium. Yeesh, this looks like some rabbit holey stuff right here. But some of it comes out of this. So maybe we start with mining the void. But we could do that by powering it with solar panels, right? From the other mod. Just to do things in a weird, fun, wacky way. Now the question is, do we put them in the other dimension or this one? Because we could, like we've done here, we could do this again somewhere, you know? And then have an array of solar panels down at the bottom of the world. What do you think, peeps? Haley Bailey says, always use mechanism for easy power. Well, I'm thinking we just have fun going through some mods. Right? Xisuma, can't you add diamond nuggets to the translocators to output entire stacks? Possibly. Will the solar panels affect the mob farm, says Baitan Daniil. No. No, they won't. I mean, unless there's something that I'm not aware of in the pack that causes that to happen. Environmental tech is nice. It sure is a rabbit hole. Yeah, but if we approach it from like, right, we're getting into this mod and we're going to go through it, then the rabbit hole is a bit of the fun, I guess. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah, and it's off at the moment, so we'll do another little test. So now it's doing stacks at super speed, apparently. Right, so it looks like we're going to go down the environmental tech rabbit hole. Dang. The question is, where do I want to build this stuff now? Yeah, it's kind of keeping up now, a bit better than it was before, but I still reckon it's going to need these. Anyway, if ever we need items, we just turn that thing on. He's got a little list. He's got a little list. Let none of them be missed. Let none of them be missed, says Talismancer. Yagya10, thank you for 3 months of support. Appreciate that. Missed that one a minute ago. Apparently diamond allows filtering and glowstone does stacks. Well, whatever. Hang on a minute. Before I'd put diamond on, we right-clicked on it and got access to a filter, so I don't know. Right, and looking at my like list of projects, oh, there's just so many, and like I get caught up in like a bit of undecisiveness, but you know, it just means we've got loads of time to have fun and do all kinds of projects. Right, so solar power, we're gonna start with environmental tech by building a void miner, but it's gonna be powered by the other types of solar panels. So let's just start off by making like a basic amount of those. 4 stacks we'll make. And, you know, I initially put this here because I had this idea of the viewing balcony, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is having a little access point for some viaducts that take you to faraway projects. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go over that direction in a couple of chunks, dig out another one of these. Ooh, and if I start at the top, it'll make my life easier. Yeah. So we'll go down to the bottom again, and we'll probably end up doing the same for the passive mob farm. Right. I might even mark out where that goes as well, right? So we give ourselves like a bit of a layout up the top for these projects that use entire chunks. So I'm going to need some cobblestone. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit though, because I also want to craft 4 stacks of these. Not those, these. Wait. Ender IO has solar panels. These ones. Let's add that over here so I can... Oh yeah, and let's also just get rid of some of this stuff now that we're not really focusing on right now. So it's wood, redstone, and then mirrors, which you make like that. So 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 stacks makes 1 stack. Right, so we need enough for 4 stacks is all of that. So this time I use my inventory to figure it out. And exactly the right amount. That makes me happy. Everything goes in there. Then we click on this. Crafting with X. Crafting lessons in Minecraft. And there you go. We've got 4 stacks of the first solar panel. If we wanted to upgrade those to the second, they then use 8 for every 1. So you can see how like down the rabbit hole this goes. Anyway, that will cover an entire chunk, which will be the roof of our little area. Let's claim that. It also just occurs to me that isn't it a little absurd to dig out the entire thing when all I need is a little space at the bottom of the world for the void miner? That's a good thought to have, because I was about to waste a lot of time. Mana lens, mana lens. Cool. Rare rewards, are they? Britannia. Oh, not that one. So I'll still go up top and mark these things out. And then I guess I'll take a couple of those. Who's following my train of thought? Because I waffle, and I feel like, do they even know? Do they even know what my plans are? So, to reiterate, here we're going to have like a wall of viaducts, okay? I think this is going to be like a drop-off point to another area. So you go through the viaduct, it takes you down to the bottom of that one. It'll also take us to our solar panel project, and then to another mob farm project. Which train? Looks more like a demonstration, says Curls of Doom. Which train? Oh, train of thought. I kind of know your plans, says Bait and Anil. Cool. I think I've articulated them well enough the second time. I have no clue what's going on, says Lovers Are Here. Oh, I tried my very best, though. I did try my very best. So, let's say we're going to have, you know, the one mob farm, and then the second one will be over in this space. So what I'm going to do is come along here. And this is not what we're doing right now. I'm just making plans for the future. Because our void miner can kind of go anywhere, and so can our solar panels, right? So now that we got that, we grab a destruction gadget. And I can't remember if we had to set it to do liquid or not. In fact, wasn't there like a hotkey? Okay, there you go. Right, so what was the hotkey? I've forgotten the name of the mod. Building gadgets. Okay. Well, maybe we scroll till we find building gadgets. Range overlay, so R or G? I think it's G. There you go. And that... There you go. Right, so that'll be our passive mob farm at some point in the future. We will build that here. So we've got the one mob farm, the other. Now what I want to do is put in my solar panels up here. So I'm going to come over to this chunk. In fact, let's make sure where we are is chunk loaded. Right, I haven't actually sorted this out really yet, have I? Like, what's what? Oh, we're looking at the lava. Oh, wow, yeah. So when we previously looked at this, we had no... I had no thought of what we're looking at, but we're actually looking at the lava on the top of the world. That's what we just dug out, and that's our other farm. So I think I'm going to come over here and make this one. I need the cobble again. This one will be where our solar panels go. My attention span is 0 for mods, says Lovers Are Here. Yeah, I tell you what is a really good skill or thing to learn, at least it has been for me, is to try and increase your attention span and not get frustrated when things are difficult to understand. I used to really give in to that. I used to get caught up in sort of like, I can't figure this out, like, and I'll just move on. Whereas when you stick and persist at things, when you finally figure it out, it's really quite gratifying. That's something like with Redstone that's really cool. So if we go back to this gadget and set the depth to 1 and just knock that out. Right, now we've got space to place all of those solar panels. So I'm going to put in a row and then build the rest. And I don't even know how I'm going to get the power out of here yet. Ooh, it has an interface. Maybe it has to... No! It's turning to night right as I'm getting started. No, wait, is it? No, it's turning to day. Oh, I know why. Because of that. Oh, that means stuff might spawn over here. Naughty! Naughty mobs. No. I said no. Shoot the zombie for me. No! Why aren't you burning like that one? Oh, is it? Did skeletons not burn back in? Is that thing now, like, in the lava somewhere dying? Right, that guy's going to get wrecked. And we should now be generating more power, right? That's why the number was going up. Ah, there we go. So it has a capacity of 25,000 FE, and it is generating 1 FE per tick. So if I do that, what's it up to now? Still 1 FE per tick. Here we go. Nice. I can't actually click to open it. Dang. So we're going to need like a viaduct that comes up to the top here, basically, to this corner. Am I actually just looking at, like, the one that I've clicked on, right? I'm sort of assuming they're all linked together, but they're not. Right, now how do we get the power out of this? So we're going to use, like, Flux. I thought they connected and then you could just attach one thing to it. We might need a whole array here. No! That doesn't even make sense! That doesn't make sense! Look at all the lava! That should stop you from spawning. Right, it's individual. Do we... Okay, so for our... Where's Blackjack? Put down some torches, some mobs won't spawn. Okay, that was a while ago. Does it work in the mining dimension where it's always day? That is a good reason to use the mining dimension, isn't it? Maybe we'll just leave it here for now, and we'll call it a challenge to like deal with the we need a battery. You know, it's like real life problems. We're playing solar real life style. Okay, you and your mining dimension. God, it's not like we got a mining dimension in real life. You know. Okay, Blackjack. Do we need like a connection for every single thing, or should I put like a capacitor bank array under it? So what I was thinking of doing is auto crafting this, right? So we smelt redstone into flux and store it. Then we can easily craft that with what's available in the network. That gives us flux cores. Then we can make blocks. And then we can make flux plugs. And flux points, yeah. Let's go back a step. So we do need the block. So this is very easily like one step. Wireless charging. I wonder if that charges us wirelessly. Stores energy. So we'll want to put one of those somewhere. Herculean? Dang, that sounds crazy. Yeah, I'm not really seeing Gigantuan. Oh my goodness me. I'm not really seeing anything else other than those basics. These light blocks look interesting. Is that a different mod? RF. Yeah, we're looking at different mods now. So, okay, I think that's pretty straightforward. What we've got to do now. Question is, what's the best type of furnace we can create? We could do a redstone furnace and upgrade it. Oh, what one's that? Extra utilities. Yeah, thermal expansion or an alloy smelter. And we've already made a super fast one over here, but I think I might leave that for that. Trying to avoid Ender IO a bit, you know? Trying to avoid that Ender IO. So we'll have a furnace for the first step. Then it'll be a crafter. Followed by... Got to think about how we do this stuff. Dark Commands 099, thank you for 32 months of support, my dude. That's greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Ultimate Furnace, says such person. Well, I want to use the other type so we can just run it off of power, right? Those solar panels can transfer to adjoining panels, but need upgrades to expand. So each needs a wire for max transfer. Okay, so we need to wire the entire thing up. Interesting. Anyway, I'm thinking a little bit about how this plays out. We smelt that. Now, I think over here what we do is we use the drawers to store, right? Ah, yeah, it's too high. So we'll have furnace and then storage. Now then what I want to do is get the storage into the next crafter, which is here. So then we'll import Eye of Enders and Obsidian. And then we'll store blocks below it. Is that right? No, we'll store Flux cores. Then we'll have that. So we kind of need like a mini conduit network and 2 crafters. So we've got a tier 3 and a tier 1. Let's just make another one of these. Where is the crafter, eh? Missing something, am I? I'll take a stack. Cheers. So yeah, it's going to be like furnace, crafter, and that'll store the flux core, and the flux block. Then, actually, flux plug and point are both things that we need to craft. So we have 2 more crafters, 2 more drawers, and then we need like exporting. So we need 1 exporter. What I might do actually is have a hidden export at the back that stores multiple items. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. 4. So I would store 4 items in a hidden thing. So if we get a 4x4 drawer and put a downgrade on it, that'll work. So I just need 1 of those. Then we need an exporter. Export bus, yep. No? Pistons again? It's always the pistons. I could probably put an auto crafter for that over here as well. So then we export, which means we need cables in the area. Where am I searching? We've got cables right here. Right, how long have I been streaming for, peeps? I literally don't know because I messed up the recording. Actually, I can open that thing. 1 hour and 20 minutes, cool. Right, I need to check my phone for something quickly. Oh. Okay. I'm going to the cinema and I was thinking of walking or getting a lift, but it's kind of rainy, and I just looked outside and it's still rainy, and I think, yeah, let's not risk it, so I can stream for a little bit longer today, peeps, which is cool. Right, now I'm going to stay standing for just a little bit longer. Hey, your extra streams are so relaxing. I love having you on in the background, says Latry. Oh, thank you, that's lovely. But I'm not good enough for the foreground. Oh, God, my dreams of being a foreground streamer are crushed again. Why do you do this to me, man? I'm messing with you. Oh. It is an honour and a privilege, my friends, to share this time with you. That's all I can say. Always look on the bright side of life, right? I mean, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, about streamer burnout and number games inside of your heads, but like count your blessings and, you know, see what's in front of you, see what's good, see what's happening right now. Forget, you know, oh, I could have 700 peeps watching. Oh god, I'm a dying channel. Forget about it. Right, let's make this all happen. I need to get some torches in here. And then we're gonna expand our operation, I guess, to automate flux plugs. And then we're gonna go up top and build an array to handle all of that power and store it as well. I kind of wish actually. Maybe I've got the wrong idea here. Maybe I want the solar panels lower down, so I can travel to them, and then view them, and then decorate around them. Yeah, actually, I think I might lower the panels in the world. You know, I really want to make everything we do here feel a bit more immersive. Like, you can go visit it, you can see it in action. It's so easy just to hide stuff out of sight a lot of the time. And we want to get away from those bad habits, don't we? Right, what I'm clearing out right here doesn't really actually need clearing out, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. So, you see all this trim right here? We need that again, because I haven't actually configured anything on this side. So we've got framed trim here, which reminds me we need like 5 drawers over here somewhere. I should really get rid of these destruction gadgets. Oh, yeah, we put it at the back of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! Grab a little bit of cobble. Don't have a wobble, it's only cobble. Said no one ever. Cool, we need to lock these though. Hey, the frames ain't been so bad over in this area, have they? They've been tolerable around here. So we got that. Now we need that trim that I was talking about. So this will just connect everything that we're doing together. How did I actually do this over here? It went right up to the side. Not that it really matters. Oh, so I guess that block is erroneous. Stupid erroneous block. Mining is relaxing. It clears the mind, says Bait Tandonil, and the area you're trying to clear. I'm here all week, peeps. Literally, because I'm doing daily streaming. Right. Okay. So, how do we have this? We had the furnace first, then the crafters, I think. Like that. Looks kind of cool. Then we'll see the things that they make down below. This thing can auto-push as well. Now, we're going to have a conduit network around here that could potentially get rather complicated. So we've got to avoid that complication. First of all though, let's figure out where we're going to put our export bus. This thing is also going to require some, maybe an acceleration card and ooh, hello, what? Okay, so I need to go at applied and then card. It's some sort of card. Expansion capacity, that's the one. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay. There we go. So capacity and acceleration are required. Come over here and we bring this stuff out. So it can be part of the network. And it will be attached via the trim. So I can kind of leave it wherever I like. And if we're going to have a conduit network at the bottom row, it would make sense to put this here. So we'll go ahead and grab our key again. Lock that. Put it away. I don't think we need it again for a while. Get rid of this cobble. I didn't put the exporter in. I wonder if you can... Oh yeah, look. You can put it in right there. And I locked that. That's very good. So, capacity and acceleration we'll do round robin for even distribution. And now we'll pick out the things that we need. So the first step was redstone. Let's go back to the network. Oh, sorry, the... whatever this thing is called. Then we need obsidian and ire vendor. And the last one was a redstone block, I'm pretty sure. So... redstone block. Obsidian. And ire vendor. Cool. Alright. Now we put all these things into this drawer. And then we take them out. Why are you taking them out, X? Because they need to go in here. God. Are you paying attention? Right, here we go. Now, these might have already filled up, but I'm going to put these back in. And look at that. The numbers are slowly ticking up. And when I say slow, I think we need some upgrades here. So let's actually go back to that. Let's go to the cards again. Is there like a stack card? Crafting, fuzzy, inverter, redstone, acceleration. So really all I can do is add apparently just one of those. I'd like some more. Let's check it out. We got room for 2 more. Right, so now those things... Oh my god, I need to put downgrades on them. Upgrade, downgrade. Quick, quick. I only got one! Oh god, I've got to craft it. No. It's a race against the clock in modded Minecraft. Oh, dear lord. You're making me look like a silly goose who forgot something. I only needed 1. What am I on about? I'm thinking I need 4. I only need 1. Oh, I'm an idiot. Gah. Oh, they're going to unsubscribe now. Oh, they're no longer following, are they? Jeez. Put 1 in, please. Why isn't this working? Okay, I'm breaking this. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the law. Oh, it was all going so good. They were thinking X is really smart at this. Oh. Right, let's open its... Yeah. No, Oh, you're torturing me. No, I can't open it. Alright, I guess some of these items have got to go back. Okay, now can I open it, please? Yo, we were doing so good for so long. So if I put a downgrade in it... No, it doesn't like that because it's still redstone. So much redstone, I can't open this. There we go. Right, it's down to 1 stack each. But we will have a little extra storage. We'll put 1 in, so it can do 2 stacks of each. God, that was ridiculous, right? Let me recover from that derpage. I don't see a single derp emote in chat. I don't know what this means. Here I am thinking, I've got to press that derp button, but obviously chat's not thinking about the old dopamine rush today. Oh, a little bit late. Sorry, lovers are here. Becca, a little bit late on that floin. Alright, you weren't quick enough. You weren't quick enough to... Oh, God, I'll give you your dopamine rush. There you go, you got one. Jeez, bunch of fiends. Right. You know, it's modded Minecraft. We can't avoid the derp. That's my excuse. And it's a great excuse, thank you very much. Right, so these things go all the way back into the system. So do those, and them, and that. Actually, well, I'm going to need like 1 of each still, right? To set up some crafting recipes and stuff. Cool. I don't think I need my cables anymore. I think I'm done with those. I think I'm probably done with the trim and the torches. Let's have a few of those over the back here just in case. Right, nice little bit of inventory management going on there. Are you all happy you got your dopamine rush? I'm too much of a derp to think of using the derp emotes, says Fifth Alice. At least you're honest about it. Unlike some of these other fiends here. God. Right, we need spectre coils, which we will eventually get off of, peeps, I assure you. Ow. And then we get to set up our first one of these. So, our conduit network will be rather confusing, basically, is what it will be. Got to think about this one. Got to think about it a fair bit. I think we're just going to have to roll with it for now. The last 2 are not needed, but all of these here are, including that. Yeah, I think they all have to run off the same insert extract channel, which will just be green. So it's about filtering what can go into it, which is interesting, because this, for example, I don't think can filter through here. There might be an upgrade for it. Oh yeah, and we also want to auto output. That would be very useful to send that down to what's below. We do need to augment it with some upgrades. This is a thermal one, so I've got to reinforce. So I've got a feeling that's higher than the first level. right? Okay. So that is from thermal, where we're going to need 2 of these. And then we're going to need 1 of those. See, I don't think we've got Invar being made automatically, which is something we could do over here in this area. Right. First upgrades, second upgrades, and then we put in the augments. So now this thing's going to go extra fast. We need some sort of filter. Let's take a basic item filter. And we'll put it in this bit here. So it will insert only the piece of redstone. And that's it, really. If this thing is turned on, then it should be doing its thing. Its thing. Yeah, you should have redstone in you. I think what I might also need to do is configure it so that the back is an input. If that's the back. Oh, there it goes. Beautiful. I'll take one of those and put it down. Oh, these jump boots are annoying. Yeah, I think I swapped them over for some that didn't have that. Thank you. So if I put this here, it should start to... Yep, there you go. Oh, and we need stack limits again. So downgrades. Okay, put one in quickly. Ugh. Oh, okay, done it. Right, so let's make more of those. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll put them on all of these, I guess. So we're holding a stack of each until we decide that we want more. Definitely going to want more flux. So I think we'll probably put, yeah, 4 times the amount for that one. So now we'll be able to store 4 stacks of flux. I just had a thought. There's flux and flux block, right? How do I see the uses? If I press U, is it gonna go funky? I don't actually see what I thought I might here. Also, what are you trying to tell me with this? This is a joke, right? Drop redstone into the air with obsidian and bedrock, and then it makes that. Oh, okay. I think that's the way we did it in a previous mod pack, actually. So what I was just wondering is if there was a crafting recipe between flux and flux block, but it uses the core, so we can't just go and put that into a crafting recipe, essentially. King Neelia GT, welcome to the stream. Thanks for saying hi in chat. Dang, Impulse is a machine. 18 hours and still going strong, and talking 73k raise. That's insane, man. That's insane. I'll be able to watch a little bit now because I'm going to get a lift instead of walking. That being said, it's still raining. I love walking. I'm terrible. If there's anything like other side of town, it's like I want to be able to walk there and back. But otherwise I'll get on the treadmill. That's how I'll get my walking action in. You can just furnace a redstone block to get a flux block. Really? I can, can't I? Should we just do it this way anyway, since we're halfway there and it's a bit more fun because it's complicated? Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, buddy. Great timing. You know, where were you 20 minutes ago? God. No, I'm messing with you. Thanks, dude. We'll do it this way though, just because we're kind of halfway there. So this thing needs to make those, right? We'll apply that here. In fact, let's put all of our recipes in. This one's making the block, and then we're going to make the plug, and then we're going to make that thing. Right, so if I manage to make a block already, what if I just make a few more of those? So I can make, how many blocks do I need? 1 and none. So 2 of them. So 1 will go here, right? Yep. And then we make this, and we make that. Okay, so we've got the plug and then the point. Plug is first, point is second. So that's the little configuration that we're putting together today. Skidian, thank you for your Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate you using the old Amazon Prime on me. And welcome to the stream. X is sassy this stream. Love it, says Iatri. I'm sassy all the streams. I'm always sassy. Let's see. So, okay, I guess I need the recipe. So we need to get our Flux, Obsidian, and Eye of Ender into here. And we'll have that as the buffer. Which means I need some sticks. For all of this. Whoopsie. I'm just going to leave them in there. Remember that. Because I need these back. Right, then we nip round to the back of here. So remember that's extracting on a green channel, which means we're just going to insert on a green channel. But also extract from here. And again, it's sort of filtered itself. There you go. Now what it's not doing is it's not bringing the items down. So maybe what we also do is set up a red network that extracts and inserts. And I don't know if I really needed to do that on a different network, but it's peace of mind. Okay, this one. There you go. Right, so its stack limit is 1. I think I want 4 of everything for now. So we'll chuck those away. This is nice and simple, really, this one. We've done lots of this. So now we're doing the block, which is made out of those pieces. Only the one. Fill it up with sticks. And remember the layout, which I think we've done. So then we come around to the back here now. That is where our flux cores are, so we extract on this network and insert on that one. So they're coming in. I think this one extracts on green, right? Insert green, extract. It might just be that the machine before it is taking priority at the moment, or that we don't have enough stored. Yeah, we're down to 0, so this thing is kind of limiting it, which is fine. You know, these machines will eventually back up and work. So I kind of want this to stop for a minute. But it might still fill up before the other one fills up. I guess when you have extracts, which we have here, you want round robin, I guess? Oh wait, that's not even set up yet. That's the block. That will get used as well, so we'll do that. So now it's getting some flux as well. And then we've got to do the extract insert. So we'll go extract black, insert black. So then it gets to go down there. Cool. Did I temporarily disable this? I did. So we'll go back to ignored. I'm a little concerned that that is just sitting there. Extract red, insert red. We got... Oh, it's full. That's why. Okay. So that'll start to back up now. Okay, all of that's configured correctly, believe it or not. So now we're doing the plugs. So we got cores and blocks, and then redstone blocks, isn't it? So I have everything we need to do both of these. Which one are you? You are the block. And this up here. All we've got to do is remember the layout, take those out, go over to the next one, and do it with the redstone block. And then remember the layout. Take those back. Cool. So they're not doing anything yet because they're not configured. Ah, these are going to need conduits, aren't they? So let's do that first. Extract white. Insert white. Extract orange. Insert orange. Cool, that bit's configured. So now it's about using the green channel to insert on both of these, and then I think we're done unless No, that's extracting on green, and so's that one. So the whole thing's like technically good now, and this should start making some stuff, but it's probably going to rely on some stuff backing up here and there. So we got 12 and 13 of those. Right, it's doing its thing, and I think it's throttled mostly by this over here, because that's only got a couple in at a time. So it doesn't really make sense to put any upgrades in at the back, because this is the throttling factor right here. If we go back to thermal for a moment, let's go back to thermal and just have a look at what the barriers were for making the upgrade. Dang, a lot of stuff. So I'm pretty sure the first one is Invar, which we might be able to do with alloy smelting, yeah. So I could bring iron and nickel and have that running over here. The next level is Electrum, which again I believe is alloy smelting, so silver and gold we get. Then the third level, is that alloy smelting? Well, again, we could easily do that. But then you also need this, which I could, I guess, make manually whenever I want them. So what I'm getting at is that we've got 3 types of metal here that I could start to automate. The fourth one, however, requires ender and base first, and I think we also don't have platinum. So that's got way more of a rabbit hole. Ah, and yeah, okay, I don't even know where platinum starts right now. Let's just check. We don't get platinum. I think we get platinum from mining in the void, actually. And then before it, I've already forgotten, was Deer base, lead. Do we have lead? That's the one other. We do. So if we can figure out how to make platinum, then we could actually build another little setup to give us all of the upgrades, which would be fun. But I think we should stick to the solar panels for now. Let me add to my list thermal metals for upgrades. So potential project for the next stream, we get all of this going. I'm not really seeing the obvious way in for this. Maybe there's some sort of blending, but then you would see that here in alloy smelting. Chat, what do you think? Platinum Siege chickens? I kind of, you know, I'm going to do that for the Ender IO metals, but would like to do it a little different for other stuff. So it's this pulverized platinum that comes up a fair bit. Oh wow, that's weird. So maybe you have to pulverize this to get that. Kind of looks like... Yeah, so maybe if we mine ores with Silk Touch, we create a setup. So it looks like it's going to come from mining. Hang on, let's go back to that one. Enderium Blend goes into a centrifugal separator and gives us platinum, pulverized platinum. And then, yeah, okay, but you need it to make it. Right, I think we're going to mine and get some ores, and then when we get ores, we'll get platinum. Sagmill nickel, someone says. Okay, let's go in one more time. So it's in here, platinum, and I did not see a sagmill. I do not believe. No, there's no sagmill. So I think, you know, we're heading towards mining stuff out of the void. That's the way we'll go then. Right, so I think what I want to do is create a bunch of capacitor banks underneath our solar panels. We're going to bring the solar panels lower down in the world, so I'm going to need a destruction gadget for that. Yeah, pulverized nickel / ore chunk is the way to get it, says Savage. Pulverized nickel ore chunk. Okay, so we need to get those things first. I've just realised I put the solar panels sort of around here. And I'm thinking of building a big control room up here, which will go higher than where I'm currently at. So that's Y100. I think we'll go to Y128 and build our solar panel stuff up there. Let's also configure this thing. Oh, it's sort of halfway configured. Up we go. Can the angel ring lose its power, by the way, says Forgil? Yeah, it can if, you know, it stops generating power. Don't you get it from environmental tech void miner, says Hagmanon. Ah, there's a good question. There's a good question. Right, so I think I'm going to just bookmark the platinum thing on the side already. Right, let's go add that. So platinum ore, yes, you get it from there. And possibly the other things as well. Ah, look at this. Oh, that's weird because maybe that's why it spawned over here. Hang on a minute. This is very interesting. So the lava isn't... The lava doesn't send light over the top of the world, does it? So I need to come here and replace... Right, did I ever get a replacement one sorted out? No. Just wondering if we could use that for a very small task. Is that swapping? We have not got that. These are made out of nether stars. No, they're not. Okay, hang on. We gotta go. Divert. Divert, attention, distraction. It's a good distraction though, peeps. Trust me. Let's check it out. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Who's at the door? What? Right, in you go. Don't take forever though. If you take forever. I think we used that before. There you go. We have used it. I seem to remember trying to use it and it not working actually. So since it's the top of the world, I'll just take some basic glowstone. I'm a little bit concerned on how low our glowstone supplies always are. No Man's Sky is a great game. X should totally play it with Joe Hill sometime, says the Thinky. Totally should, right? Oh! Why did I stop flying? Oh my days! I stopped flying for a split second. Hey, actually, I won't fall into the void at least. There's glass down there. You can't even see the farm. Wait, why can I see the sun but not the farm? Okay, there you go. There's like a render distance thing, isn't there? Okay, that makes sense. Fenriz says, been watching a fellow hermit all night. It's good to hear another voice. Have you been watching Impulse doing his 24-hour stream? Is that it? Is that it? Okay, so if I chuck this here, this one wants me to sneak right click to select, right click empty block with empty air with offhand mode. I think you just go. Well, I do. Oh, maybe it wants. Try the exchanging gadget, says Blackjack. Exchanging, is it? Oh, it's going to be a rabbit hole. Exchanging, hang on. Ah. Oh, that's from... Okay, okay, I like this mod. This mod I can get on board with. Well, back down we go again, peeps. Back, back and forth, back, and we go. You can go there next. Right, I don't know how many blocks that's going to do, but I'm feeling lazy. So we'll do a small amount. Let's see if... Yep, there you go. Interesting. What was this one again? The exchanging gadget. And there is an augment to speed up charging, something like flux linkage, as Blackjack. Yes, yes, well... Oh, I thought you were talking about the wireless one for a second. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Anyway. What are we doing now with this thing? Because I don't know how to use it, basically. I'm not even, like, seeing a preview. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to fix this now, though. I guess, I tell you what I could do. I could just put some torches on the edges. for now. Oh, so slow. Don't know how I didn't spot that before, but yeah, the lava isn't sending a light level over the edge. Goofy creeper. All right. What is that? You got a you got a jester's hat. Very cool. Let's collect all of these. Nice. And then we put the torches in. So what was that number? 128, I think I said. 128 is our number now. Okay, then that's run out of power. I should have brought more of these with me. We're going to have to make another trip down again. I can't believe this. We've made so many trips back and forth. It's literally ridiculous. Well, oh. Wait, what? How did it do one over there? I thought it couldn't go any... Dang it, I thought it couldn't go any higher than that. Whatever. Or maybe 16 was the limit. Oh, who knows? Because that's actually 17 if you think about it. Look at my inventory again, it's disgusting. Where'd my wand go? There it is. Fixed it up. Ed Network, thank you ever so much for 64 months. That's a whole stack of months. Incredible, my dude. Thank you for your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, then. So get a Flux Capacitor for thermal expansion for inventory charging. Oh, it's from thermal expansion. That charges stuff in my inventory, does it? Oh, right, but it stores it from there. So you would want like a I'm sure there's like a wireless equivalent of that. Not a bad idea. Let's see if we can make one. Okay, so it always requires the previous level. So let's see how far we can go without any effort. I might be able to make that quickly. And then the next level requires the Enderium, which we don't have. Okay, it's charging. Holds quite a bit. And then let's grab a few of these. In fact, let's grab more than we need, right? Just in case. Also, this inventory is a disgusting mess. Yeah. Right, we're not using those things right now, so they can go away. Let's head back up there. Ender IO wireless charger. Don't know if that's what you mean because it has a limited range. Actually, I think I used an Ender IO wireless charger in the past. But yeah, the limited range thing. I don't know. Each time I hear stack, I hear snack. Maybe it's time for some food, says Amelia. It could be your body telling you that it's time to eat. Up and down, left and right. All done. There we go. That's that one done. I am also not keeping track of how far down we are at the moment. Okay, 200. We've got a ways to go. This one might have been used before. Let's see. 7788. Yep, that's good. And now we're down at like, yep, 180. This one's been used before by the looks of it. All good on the numbers. Excellent stuff, right. We must be getting close now. I think we're going to do like one more and that's it. This one's been done, correctly configured, cool. Right, that's as low as I'm going to go. 127, there you go. If I kept digging down, we'd find our base, which actually might be worth adding about now. The parabolic. Flux coupling augment wirelessly charges. Flux capacitors. But I'm not sure of the range. Alright, there is stuff in the pack. Right, I'm going to sit down. Woo! X, I know you're an avid music fan. Do you know the Danish band Hellelang? German word. You might enjoy it. Curious if they got a full concert on YouTube. Oh God! My desk started to go back up again. If only there was some sort of music blog where you could type the name of the band and find out if I've listened to them or not. God, if only such a thing existed. Do I have a music blog plug? I don't think I do. I don't have a music blog plug. That is sad. I can't plug my music blog then. Oh, dang it. How am I going to tell people that they should go to the Googles and type Xisuma music blog and then find out about all the music that I listen to? And that they would also have the ability to just search on the page and type in the name of the band to see if I've already written about them. How am I going to communicate that to people? Oh, I just don't know, eh? I just don't know. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go like 2 blocks. Still do that. 7, 8. And then that, I think. Oops, sort of. Well, definitely oops, but you know. We can live with it, oops. Right, so I'm going to go in here and then dig out these corners. And then the solar panels are going to go above our head, basically. Oh, this music's so cool and weird and relaxing. Oh wow, you update the blog often, says Camellia. Yeah, I write about something every few days. At the moment though, I've like, there's not been as much music that I know of coming out, and I've not been as keen as listening to some of these old bands I used to as I normally am. And like, my list of stuff to listen to is dwindling down. I need to start like searching for some new stuff, because yeah, I passed up on a whole bunch of metal records, I don't know, like Mastodon. I gave it a quick listen, I'm just like, it just sounds like same old Mastodon, you know? Like, I need to start finding some new music. Because metal is just stagnant. And the same old records over and over again. Right, looks like light actually flows through that, which is kind of cool. So now we're going to add blocks that probably don't let the light through. Anyway, we need to find our way down. Probably, oh, this is... No, I'm just making a mess, I know. Come on, we got to be near our base by now. What Y height am I at? 110. Oh, wasn't it like 100? So there we. Oh, finally, I say. Cool. So I've got a way down to there. Interesting. I could bring a bit of sunlight, essentially, couldn't I? That's not the way this is going to work. Right, I think we need a torch or two here. So eventually we're going to add like a little viaduct to get in and out of here. Could do that next, but I don't know. Actually, we could do that now. Let's think about it. Right, so what I want to do with these viaducts, I've got the image of it in my head, is like we have a little terminal area here. So we're going to need some of that dark oak wood. It's building time, peeps. Not a crazy amount of building time. Let's go put away our gadgets as well. And make sure we've actually got some in the backpack still. Because we need those from time to time. What are those doing in there, eh? Wow, that thing's got a lot of energy to take. Wow. The Thinky says, I mean, couldn't you politely say I've already reviewed that band on my blog instead of the whole rant? But the Thinky, that's not fun. God, can you imagine if I were polite to people all the time? Oh, that'd just be so unfun. So unfun. We gotta have some sark here and there, you know? Little bit of sass, little bit of sark. I don't mean anything by it. I say that all the time, right? It's just a joke for the sake of the joke. So yeah, we can make a whole bunch of those, 4 stacks of them, right? I kind of like the idea of having our Ender IO stuff automated first, but maybe when we got more of it automated later, that's when we really upgrade our storage capacity. So if it's 4 stacks for that, then I need 16. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. I do wonder if we ever get low on some of these materials, but no, look, stupid amounts of it. And there you go. Let's right, redstone's at 29k. I don't know what it looks like when it's low. Iron's got 97k. You know, where are the thresholds for these things? Because we just used a lot of them. I don't know if we're going to need a connection between the two. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So that's our storage. Then we add the flux things. Right, now building materials next. Okay, because I am multitasking a little bit here. Chat, it's your time to help me again. Okay. Becca says troll Suma, best Suma. Exactly. Exactly. What would look really cool for a bunch of viaducts that shoot off into the middle of nowhere? Just looking through these textures for that room. Kind of really like the emerald ones. They're awesome. Or maybe gold. What haven't we seen enough of in this world so far? Haven't done anything with Voidstone yet. And like, if anything makes you think of maybe teleportation, Devin Crates says something orange. Let's go back to that Voidstone for a second. Where does it start? Does it start here? Voidstone bricks, maybe. I think I want to go with Voidstone, actually. You put Voidstone in one of the other rooms. I don't think we did, Becca. I don't really recall crafting it. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure this will be... Ooh, that's possibly cheaper. I'm not sure. I'll just make it this way, I think. Okay, that gives me 3 stacks to work with. Let's go grab the old chisel. So, what material looks cool? Definitely not that one. Panel. Actually, I've used this one before. I'm not so sure. Okay, that's definitely quirky. They're almost like what I want, but they're also a bit weird. I think I might go with just that for now. So let's get over here and adjust this area for our needs. Okay, got to rip out this too. Very nice. There we go. Something looked weird for a second then. I don't know what. Oh, it's so slow. Yeah, it's painful. Retro Destroyer says, why is Twitch mobile like this? Keeps switching to auto quality. Possibly because you're on mobile data, or maybe it's reducing the amount you're using. X, check your Flux Capacitor and put it in your bubbles slot. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so we obviously got a little room here. Oh, don't tell me that that block has to be the same over there. I don't think that's right. Oh, dang it. It shares a wall. Well, we'll come back to that problem at another time, because here's what I'm thinking. We're going to have like 3 different teleports here, I was thinking. Feels like a portal to somewhere else, right? Maybe we can use a facade, or... Oh, I could put a... No, I don't know. We'll figure that one out another time and not try and get a headache over it. But yeah, you come into this area, and then there's going to be a bunch of these. These are very cool textures. And then I think the ceiling obviously needs its own thing. Wasn't there like a darker version of this? That? It's not animated though. That kind of feels like a sky. I'm gonna go with that one. Where is ye old wand? No! Oh, wand, you have forsaken me. Forsaken me. How those lyrics go? With your heart forsaken me. Oh. Right, anyway. So yeah, like little gateway to the next area. And over here it does not work. We'll have to figure that one out. So yeah, instead of having them in the grounds, they're going to be over here. What do I want? Viaducts. What is the recipe of these? Because those are my last. Ooh. Untreated. No! No, they're pain in the bums. Oh, God. Zephyrian affair. Oh, God. No, it's a rabbit hole. I've got to win more prizes. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, the rabbit hole. I had such big plans for this viaduct feat, so now it's all been crushed. For now. I guess, well, there you go. Let me add that to the project list. We've got to add a mad lab somewhere for that. You rascally rabbit, says the thinker. You rascally rabbit. Ugh. Right, yeah, I was going to add like a viaduct here, and then it could go up to the next area. I guess we'll just leave that as a WIP for today. How did I get... Oh, yeah, I remember how I got up there. We got boop. And now we're up here. Aha, it was over here. Go all the way up to this spot. Does that mean X is Alice, says Hailey Bailey? We've established this before. I'm definitely Alice. Going down the wabbit hole. Yeah, let's not actually light this up just yet. So capacitor banks are a thing, right? So when I attach you, you start to charge very slow. Oh, that's all I needed to know. The fact that it's charging means we do this. Very nice. Very nice. All the way over like this. Whew! Now there's not even moonlight here. And that produces 2,000. Which doesn't feel like a lot, does it? Definitely don't feel like a lot. So why were we doing this again? Oh, I remember why. I remember why. Okay, so now we can go in here and grab a flux point or a plug. Extracts energy from adjacent... Right. Inserts energy. So I always think as a plug as being... I think of the plug as being like a faucet, I guess, where water comes out. Anyway, I don't know where these are going to be permanently, but we put one there, and we call it channel 1 or something. Home, please select the network. Oh! Oh! I like the sound effects. Oh, do you know what? You know my decision to not walk? Okay, it is so windy. Oh god, it is horrible weather. Okay, I made the right call. I made the right call. I don't have to feel like I made a wrong call today, you know? That's good, that's good. Click create network above. Let's create a new network. What are we going to call it? Power to the void. Raise your fist. Power to the void. Forget the people. We'll go with... That's the darkest colour, I guess. Actually, let's go with the purple one. Power to the void. It's encrypted. Right, peeps. Lesson in life, password security. Uppercase, lowercase, random numbers, characters and symbols. Okay, I know what that is. Create. Power to the void. Power to the void. Surge mode, disable limit, chunk loading. God, we're being spoiled. This is already chunk loaded. Ah, look. Look at what it does. It wirelessly charges you. Oh, this is fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, so now we've got a flux plug to power the void. Very cool. So, we'll come back and decorate this at another point in time and do cool stuff with it, right? Now, we get to go send that power somewhere else. And the question is where? To the bottom of the world, I think. So do we want to see our void miner? I really need to expand the base idea here. Like, we've kind of reached the limit of this layout and we need a secondary layout, I think. Ender IO is going to take loads of space over there. We don't actually have, I think, a single spare nook or cranny at this point. Or maybe right here. Because there is probably just enough room to squeeze in something rather dramatically small. Okay, that is good that is the side that I took more of. Right. Yes. We'll put in some zag. No, not just a particular type of basalt. There it is. Cool. And then we'll have a tiny room here, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to move on to like a different aesthetics and stuff and a totally different layout. It's exciting. Because we've used up so much of this space. Right. What materials am I going to use in here then? I don't know at the moment. I genuinely don't know. I think once we've perhaps gone all the way to the bottom of the world, then it might be more obvious what to do. We could maybe have like a viaduct that takes you down on one side. Probably the back side. In fact, I reckon... no. Maybe we'll end up doing like we did our Deep Dark portal over here. Right, with the glass, because we're going to use glass on the floor. But before we even get that far, we need to get rid of this. It needs to go all the way down to the void. So, I should be super careful of any cables underneath. I don't think there are any that actually go this way. Yeah, no, we can avoid everything. Sweet. Just woke up, says Ahivo. Well, welcome to the stream. Also, no one special is here with the Prime subscription. I disagree adamantly. You are very special. Thank you for your Amazon Prime subscription. Don't be putting yourself down, buddy. Don't be putting yourself down. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the Prime. Aha, do you see what's happening now? Going to the bottom of the world, peeps. Also, what F3 am I at? Let's also press 5, then F3, 39. So 2 more of these, and then I need to float. Okay, floatage time. Nice. And maybe actually down here we have a little bit more space. I'm not entirely sure, but that's where our void miner is going to go, right? So maybe we should craft the void miner while we float above the void. Oh, living life on the edge, are you, X? Okay. Oh, is that level 1? I thought level 1 didn't have mental stuff in it. Or am I confused? Wait. Botanic miner? What the hell's that? I think we want the ore miner. Resource miner. Hang on, there's like different types. Oh god! Oh god, I don't know what to do. There's 3 different types. Let's check our quest book. Because it's the quest book's fault. That's how we got started on this rabbit hole. Let's also do a tiny bit of cleanup here for a second. Yeah, that can go. All of that and this. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, it wanted us to make a solar panel. Right, solar array was the other thing. So, I don't know how I ended up on this idea that I needed a void miner. I've completely lost the plot, haven't I? So, this is all environmental tech. That's a beacon. What? Where's the solar panel? Is that it? Solar array. And then what was before it? Lightning controller? Oh my god, what is this stuff? I think I looked at that. I think I looked at this by mistake. And then we established that you need to get this from that. So that's a ore miner. Void ore miner. Then we have a... Okay. Now, can I go and look at the uses? I can. So this is for getting a whole bunch of ores. Terrific. That's definitely what we want to do next. What is this for? It is for... Ah. We can mine wood. Lots and lots of wood. And saplings. Cool. And then, wasn't there a third? Void resource miner controller. What's the difference? Void ore. That thing trying to nudge me in the hole. Is this... I thought it might be everything together. This is, yeah, these are the other things. Okay, so there's like 3 of these that we can make. So we start with this, which requires block of diamond, diode. Okay, let's chuck one of those in the system. That's the first bit done. We're going on an epic crafting adventure. Now, if I remember correctly, the colour of the lens changes something about what you're mining. So if we hover over here and press U, preferred. So that is on the void resource miner. And that's it. So what about the ore one, right? This one has a use for the ore. So I can set a preference. Actually, I want platinum, don't I? So maybe I go with light blue. Interesting. Void ore miner. We can make a preference for emerald ore. Or copper. I think we'll go with light blue then. So we're going to make a light blue lens. Because we want the platinum. Oh, now we've got to make something else. Okay, there'll be like a base level lens somewhere. Is that it? Clear lens, crystal clear. Oh, wait, does that have a use? Ah. So if we want more of those, we go for crystal clear. This is fascinating. Okay. That is how we make it. We'll start with light blue, because it will aid another project. So we've got light blue. Void ore mine. I need to bookmark that, because there's just so much stuff in this mod. Right, now we need black concrete and connectors, or modified component. Right, good. What was it I was making? Oh no, I needed 2 lots of that then, I guess. Right. Totally forgotten. So we're doing the bottom corners. Yeah, concrete. Right, black concrete time. Sand, gravel. We should have some black dye left over, surely. What am I on about? It's a shapeless one, isn't it? So we've got to do that. Yeah, there you go. Right, and I think I wanted just black concrete. Xisuma, please craft the digital guide first, says Solly. What's in the digital guide? If you can convince me why I need it, I might do it. Whoops. You'll also need 24 structure frames, 20 panels, 2 laser cores and 1 lens. Okay. Okay, let me write that down. Now, where's the guide then? Oh, what's the guide called? Where was that message again? Craft the digital guide first. Digital? Nope. It's called digital guide. It's from a different mod? That's weird. Digital guide. Digital guide. Is that it? Valkyrie lib. Oh. Where do I get that from? From here. That don't make no sense. There is a book for this mod. Search at lib and you will find what it says. Okay, let's try that one. At lib. If that's it, how do I make it? You can craft the green crystal. Oh god, I'm being a wally. Oh no, I've got to press the dirt button. Oh jeez, dopamine rush. Jeez Louise, right. Well, we are getting deep into this then. Okay, so we've got some of that, and now we can make this. Thank goodness. Digital guide. Oh my god. Pixel art. Look at all of this. Okay, so void ore miners. I've done this mod before a long time ago. Void ore miners mine ores from the void. These miners can use large amounts of energy when modifiers are installed, so be sure to provide a decent amount of energy. The void miner laser core must have sight to the void of bedrock. Alright, so you don't have to build it at the void. Below controller. Energy input directions, north, south, east, west. Right. That's the void resource miner. So where's modifiers? Can I scroll up and down? Here we go. So I need all of those. Does it show me how to set them up? Because I remember you build like a beacon, right? Structure frame, structure panel, accuracy, laser core, clear laser lens. Structure frame and structure panel, right? Here we go. Structure frame, where's the core? Structure panel. Is that the core? So I guess we can craft a bunch of that stuff too. Anyway, we were trying to make the first bit. Let's not get too distracted. One thing at a time, isn't it? So now we should be able to make those. So we've got 2 of those for a miner. And let me just remember. The second one's made out of the first. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check that. So we can actually make these blocks. Right, like 9 of those. Yeah, okay. So we make a bunch more of them. I clicked the wrong thing. There it is. There it is. I'm just gonna put a stack in there and hope it's enough because we've got loads of this thing. Okay. Now we need the recipe for it. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We needed 4 blocks, right? Now we just... Oh, that's it. Everything. Hey, we did it. There you go. We've got a void ore miner. Right. Now we need... Structure frame tier 1. Was there a tool in this that sort of shows you or like helps you build the thing? I seem to remember there being some sort of like tool that you use along with this. Structure frame tier 1, structure panel. So we've got to make 24 of those. Okay. I should really open this thing up before we pop in. Oh, so I need a lot more black concrete, or I make those, which are made out of Glock. Yeah, it's kind of easier to make it out of this, isn't it? Bung a bunch of that into the system. How many do I need? 24. So yeah, each one is one of those, so that is how many I need. Or not. Have I got it completely wrong? I need that stuff. But it's 4 times 24. Yeah, maybe this stuff is worth like auto-crafting somewhere, because we might end up making a lot of this over time. That's the one. Right, now we've got 24 of those, and we may or may not be able to get 23, right. Chuck that in, we're out of the green stuff. And there you go, 24, then we need the frame. Or panel, I forget actually what it was, I think it's the panel. Iron bars, eh? Iron bars. Okay, make the panel. Here we go. So we've got 4 of the tier 3 frame thing. Oh, I needed 20 of those. Of course I did. Lizzie Best says, shh, no one mentioned how long the stream has been going. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Lizzie, thanks for reminding. Oh, God, I've got to go. Oh, it's the end of the stream now. Oh, sorry, everyone. Messing with you. I know how long I've been streaming for. The assembler is the tool you want. Yes, the assembler. That might be it. Let's see if that's in the mod. Aha. Why do I always look this stuff up when I've got that close? Wait, obsidian? You're telling me I don't have any obsidian? Interesting. We have just been using some obsidian, right? Let's quickly chisel this, I think. Okay, then we'll be able to make that. Cool. Right, we have just been using obsidian in this new setup over here. So yeah, whatever obsidian comes in goes over here first. Do we have an obsidian farm? I forget. If we do, is it something? No. Where do we get obsidian from? I've completely forgotten. Maybe it was in here? We made an obsidian generator? Doesn't look like it. I can't remember, peeps. Does anyone know? I don't think you get it through any of this. Right, we were trying to make the frame next. We need another 19 of these. No, not the frame. The panel. So we've got 4. Right, so we need 16. Well, that wasn't difficult. Back to that guide, I guess. 2 laser cores and 1 clear laser lens. So 2 of them. Ha. 1, 2, and then clear laser lens again. And that's it. We now have everything in the book for building it. Which is cool. Very cool. You get it from loot bags. Ah, right. So my loot bag opening gives me obsidian. Interesting, because we need to upgrade our loot bag system. We still have FPS drop over here, so I need a way to find out what on earth caused that. But yeah, this thing is where we get obsidian, apparently. Well remembered, chat, because look at that. It could... The fact that it takes, like... Oh, I got to put an upgrade in. I have to at least have that running at... Like, you know... It could do better, right? So let's at least have it doing a little better. There we go. I should start to back up a little bit now, so it's always got something to open. Very good. Because otherwise, is that really there? Because it's just always sat there. Huh. Maybe this one needs an upgrade now as well, right? Can't skimp out on those upgrades. You can have that one. Magical speed one. Then all of that stuff will come out a little quicker, hopefully. Doesn't seem to help. Maybe a little bit. Right, that is a whole system that kind of needs addressing soon. We've got so many threads in this world, and we need to start building a new floor and a new look. It's just going to be bonkers, this whole project, you know? Got to upgrade our AE2 system. So much to do. You had sink and lava barrels somewhere. Oh, that was a long time ago. That got ripped out. Now place the controller down, dig a hole to bedrock and smack it with the assembler, says Blackjack. That, my friend, we will have to do another day, because that is all I got time for today. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you for all the gifted subs. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, early morning. Very early morning tomorrow. And we're going to go raid Impulse right now. Okay, please do stick around, because Impulse is doing a charity stream for 24 hours. The man has been approaching awake for, I don't know, 20 hours or something, which is crazy. So, yeah, join in the raid, please. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Hit the raid button, hit the follow button. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.